Hey everybody, happy Friday. Sean coming at you from High Level. Today is the day. The revolution has begun. That's right. Today is SaaS Mode Day. Oh, yes. Okay, so before I dive in, for those of you who don't know what SaaS Mode is, let me just try to break it down briefly. So SaaS Mode is really what I think is going to change the world for marketing agencies. If you look out into the world today, marketing agencies are amazing businesses that bring great services and great outcomes for their customers, but they often run into a situation where they need more than just the service. They also need to be a technology provider. They also need to bring software to the mix. And so what High Level is doing here is really simple. We are helping agencies add technology and software into their stack. So now you're not just a services company, you're not just a software company, you're services plus software together in one package. And what today is all about is launching all the tools you need as an agency to go out there, sell this software technology into each of your clients' locations and make money off of this every single month. It's going to lower your churn, it is going to increase your profitability, and it is going to give you another product at a lower price point so that if you're ever working with clients who say that your services are too expensive or say they want to pause those services, you now have an awesome way to stay in there or even get your foot in the door to begin with, in addition to your marketing services. So I'm going to take this from the top. A lot of you may know all parts of this, but I want everybody to understand this full picture. So I've been working with marketing agencies really day to day for the last 3 years. We've worked with over 12,000 of them, and I've learned something. I've learned that they're remarkable individuals who really change the game for their customers, but oftentimes customers don't recognize some of the amazing work they do, and there tends to be a high churn rate. Or for those of you who don't have a high churn rate, it just tends to be that when you try to scale your agency, you run into a situation where the cost of labor is so expensive that you have to hire more people, and it really makes it hard to scale. So by bringing software into the mix, we solve both of these problems. So what do I mean when I'm talking about software? What is this all about? Let's look at some specific cases. So when I looked out into the world and I asked myself, well, what software do companies use day in and day out? A really easy example is this company, Podium. If you haven't seen them, go look them up. They're in Lehi, Utah. They do over $100 million in revenue. They've got tens of thousands of single location businesses. They charge $400 a month. It's annual contract only, and they have a 2% monthly churn rate. That's right, they almost never lose a customer. And what do they do that's so amazing and fantastic? It's two-way text messaging, Google My Business messaging, reputation management, web chat. Sorry, I was missing one there, and missed call text back. That's it. It's a very simple software solution that they sell into SMBs, but here's the most important part about it. It's super sticky, and these businesses keep it day in and day out. It's amazing. The reason why they're able to go out and do this, raise $125 million, it's because they're doing $100 million in annual revenue on a business that's incredibly sticky. And it's not just Podium, right? So you've got the Podiums of the world. I mean, look at this. They're going up 8.3 million in monthly revenue. But it's not just Podium. It's Podium, it's Bird Eye, it's Thrive. There's a million of these businesses out there. But here's the problem. Ultimately, they're just software companies. They're not you. They're not an agency. They can't provide all of this additional value that you can provide. But on the flip side, as an agency, your sort of situation that we need to help you fix is, hey, look, you don't have the software, you don't have the technology that these folks do at this lower price point to kind of put your foot in the door and keep that recurring software revenue going. Well, today that all changes. Today, High Level is rolling out SaaS Mode. Let's dive in real quick, take a look, and we'll kind of get back into some of this a little bit later. So inside High Level, and this right now today is on the beta server. It's going to go live on Monday. So today's the day to upgrade. Today's the day to get going. If you can see right here, I have a new menu item, Sas Configurator. I click that. Now I come in here and look at this. All my plans already ready to go. I can come in here. I can set trial periods. I can do complimentary credits for Twilio usage every month, so that way when I can say, hey, on the 197 plan, you're going to get these features right here. You're going to get, on the professional plan, you're going to get these additional features, and on the premium plan, even more features. I've got my features, I've got my complimentary credits, I have down here my Twilio rebill margin. And what is this going to do? This is going to make it so that I can have a funnel or a website with a checkout page where I can go in, put these plans into that funnel, allow that person to check out, and when they do, just like every SaaS company you've ever seen, it will do it all. It'll create the user, it'll provision the features and only those features, so when that user logs in, they only see the features that are on their plan. It'll allow them to see the plans, upgrade, update their credit card. It will automatically start the billing, so that's the most important part for all of you. It will do the dunning so that if their card bounces, it'll ask them to update the card, and it'll lock them out. So 7 days after the non-payment, automatically locks the customer out. We've now turned all of you into SaaS companies. And being a SaaS company is a super important thing because SaaS is very profitable. This is a 95% profit margin business, and it's an awesome way for your agency to literally scale up very profitably. And again, as you scale, there's not a lot of labor going on here. So what do you have to add? You have to add another ad buyer or Facebook business manager this, or build another, website developer that. No, you don't have to do any of those things. All of this stuff is really easy to set up and get going. And it's very, very simple. Back to, what is all of this? Two-way text messaging, Google My Business messaging. How many of you have seen Google My Business messaging? You go over to Google and you search something like Visionary Law Group on your mobile phone here, and it's simple. Here's what happens. You get the chat button, and now all of a sudden I'm chatting with this business on Google. It's phenomenal. And by the way, this is a huge deal for Google this year. What Google's going to be doing is they're going to be rolling this out all across Google. Let me show you what we just got from the Google My Business messaging team yesterday. That's going to be a big update to this. Okay, so check this out. So this is what they call it expanding local entry points, which is kind of techie. But here's what all it really means is simple. Instead of showing up when you search the business name, now when you search lawyer near me, dentist near me, or just dentist or plumber, all of a sudden messaging is now going to be shown in the map pack, which is massive. That means, take a look right here. They use groceries near Sunnyvale. You can see right here on this Safeway listing, now the chat button is there. This is going to exponentially increase the number of messages coming in, and all of those messages can now come right into High Level, and you can have your clients actually respond to them directly. When does this go live? Let me move my head out of the way. It's live this week. That means today this is going live. And so all of a sudden, these are the types of services that you're going to be adding through on SaaS mode for your clients, right? Now, a lot of this starts to get kind of techie. I'm a software engineer by trade, so I tend to get a little caught up in the technical details. But here's the exciting part. We're going to make this super easy for you. So Paulson is going to have an awesome webinar on Monday, and we're going to have a ton more of these, so don't worry. It's not just going to be one. We're going to have a lot of educational content coming out. We have white label help docs and white label videos that are on the way as well. So when clients come in, they can actually learn the system. But here's the coolest part in my book. Let's say today you see this video, you're like, I get it, Sean, I understand what I'm selling. I am selling the Google My Business messaging, the two-way texting, the web chat, right? And by the way, what is web chat exactly? It's that thing we have right on the High Level website right here. Here you go. Or if you don't believe, if you think, oh, that's just you crazy High Level guys, don't worry. Here it is on the Podium website as well. Super amazing product, by the way. So what does it do? It helps drive free leads in every single day to a client. You put this web chat widget on any small business in the US that has a decent presence whatsoever. And decent presence doesn't mean they've been around for 5 years. Maybe they're just now on Google My Business. People come to that site every day and they don't do anything because they don't know what to do. There's poor calls to action. The website's not designed well. Or I look at the website, it's nice. I see that maybe you're a good vendor for me, but now I don't know what to do and I don't want to call you, so I'm going to chat you. We're going to turn these into SMS conversations, and those are all leads that your agency can now take credit for because you're now driving them in to that customer. But let's just say, back to my original point here. Sorry, I'm so excited I get off on tangents. Let's say you get it, you make the sale today, and you're like, uh-oh, Sean, but I don't know how to set it up. I don't know how to get going. What do I do? Don't worry, because we have a $99 white label done for you setup. And what that means is simple. You go make that sale right now, and you literally reach out to us, schedule your client on the phone, we jump on, and we set up with that client the full SaaS setup. Super simple. And how are you going to make money on the deal? It's easy. You charge them a $199 setup fee, right? Very easy to get going. So done for you white label setup, $99, super important. If you take nothing away from the fact of this other than SaaS Mode is live. Go in beta today. It goes live Monday. Go upgrade. Go make the sale. And then on Monday when you make that sale, or this weekend when you make that sale, we've got the done for you setup. So don't worry about that as well. That's phenomenal. So the next piece that I want to show everybody is SaaS is not a pipe dream. We did not come up with this idea ourselves. This is what we love about what we're doing. We're working with all of you. We're partnering with all of you. And as much as we love to say we're trying to teach and show things, really what we're doing is we're learning from you. You're the experts. SaaS is not a new idea. I didn't even invent this idea. I got it from some of our best customers. If you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see we've already got a spotlight session with John Olson here from 0 to 9 SaaS customers. Amazing interview, great to listen to. Dar Holdsworth as well, awesome interview to go listen to. Converted his whole agency over to SaaS. He is crushing it. I'm talking crushing it. Go look in the Facebook group. He posted his revenue numbers off of Stripe. It's amazing. I can't tell you who these people are, but we already have 2 agencies that are going to do over $3 million this year in software revenue alone. That's outside of their agency services, which they still provide, by the way. This is not a replacement for your agency services. This is an addendum to your agency services. But these people are going to do over $3 million in revenue just on software. Now, I've asked them to come on interviews, but wouldn't you know it, they declined to be mentioned. But it's so possible. And we have people all the way up and down the spectrum. I don't care if you are a brand new agency, you have no customers, you're just getting started, great. Go sell SaaS. I don't care if you're a middle agency, maybe you've got 10 customers, great. Call them up, sell them SaaS. I don't care if you're a HubSpot, Uber, Diamond, Platinum, Triple, Gold partner, and you've got 500 customers, awesome. Don't transition from HubSpot to high level today. Just go sell them SaaS and get them started on this. There is no one who can't win in this play. It is an awesome way to revolutionize your agency. And what's great is you're actually going to help your customer. You're actually going to generate more leads. You're going to get them a higher rank on Google because of those reviews, right? And you're going to get them more because of the reputation management. You're going to get them more 5-star reviews. It's a killer combination. So, anyways, I wanted to go through this all the way from beginning to end. I'm sorry, I know this video has kind of gone long, but some of you know the SaaS play end to end. Some of you do not. One thing I want to leave you with here is this company here. This company is called Thrive. If you haven't heard of them, let me just tell you who these people are. This is the Yellow Pages company. Yes, that's right. The boring old, Yellow Pages of yesteryear. But they are $1.3 billion in revenue. But they're smart people. They know that the Yellow Pages is done for. So what exactly are they doing, and why am I even bothering to show this to you? It's simple. They're selling SaaS. That's right. Their big new play is SaaS. And check it out. 44,000 customers, 33 million. And by the way, this is from Q4, so this is old news, but I love the slide. $260 ARPU, 2.7% churn rate. They've actually improved this. Q4 number, the latest release was $293 in ARPU and 2.4% in churn. That just basically means an ARPU, for the record, average revenue per user. That's how much they're getting per user per month. And they're killing it. They're crushing it. And I just got the pricing from them today, and we'll share a lot more of this as we go on. But they're charging a minimum of $350 a month, and it's a 6-month contract. This is the Yellow Pages company. This is the good old-fashioned Yellow Page salesperson walking around town selling this SaaS. And by the way, it's not even their own platform. It's a white-labeled product, just like we're talking to you about here. So if the Yellow Page company can crush it, just imagine what you can do, because all they're doing is selling a white-labeled version of somebody else's software with no services attached. As an agency, you can provide so much more value. So anyways, I know I've gone long. I'm going to try to stop now, but I'm just so excited about this. This is going to be the revolution that changes the game for your agency and for every business that you serve. And I'm just so happy to be able to bring it to you. The team has worked so hard on this for months and months and months and months. You will hear so much more on this, but all I want to say is the revolution has begun. And do me a favor, go into your high-level account right now, hit up the settings, go to the agency billing, hit the upgrade button, and jump into the $497 Agency Pro account, because that is the account where all of this magic is going to happen, and all of this will be available to you. Also, a quick note, There is a mobile app now. Some of you may have missed this announcement, but there is a mobile app under the gray label called Lead Connector. The Lead Connector app is simple. It's so you don't have to jump up to the white label mobile app, which is available at an additional $4.97. But if you're like, hey man, I'm not there yet, I'm not ready, that's okay. We've got the Lead Connector app. It's not high level branded. It's designed for the pro account, for the SaaS account. And this gives you the opportunity to sell SaaS on the desktop, have your own mobile app, and you can just tell people, hey, yeah, the name of the app's Lead Connector, it connects leads, right? Like that's the name we gave it. Think of something creative. You're all very awesome at that. And thank you again for having this opportunity to serve all of you, to be on this journey with you. This is so exciting, and I think honestly, this is going to be the best kickoff for this year. And we'll keep talking about this, don't worry, in the weeks and months to come. And I'll see you all on that webinar on Monday. And thank you very much for taking time out of your Friday, and have a good weekend. Thanks.